Hey everyone, this is Lenny here. Time to react to a new trailer. Came out a few days ago. Very interesting, and it's drawing a lot of controversy. This is the trailer for the American Society of Magical Negroes. Now, I know already with the title, that's already thrown some people out of whack. Some people are thinking the title itself is a little controversial. And then there are people that, are thinking about the plot of the movie and what this whole thing is about. The term Magical Negro is something that was coined by Spike Lee. He would be talking about films like The Green Mile or The Legend of Bagger Vance, where there are specific black characters that come into the lives of certain white characters, and their job is to push the white character along in their journey and help them achieve whatever goals that they need. And the Magical Negro character normally doesn't have some sort of a past or anything like that. He just comes to help the white character, and then he kind of disappears. At times he's he'll do anything. He's kind of like a sacrificial lamb in some respects, like The Green Mile, with Michael Clark Duncan's character in there, or is there to help the characters along in a particular journey. Whoopi Goldberg in Ghost, Scatman Crothers in The Shining, Ruby Dee in The Stand. Stephen King has kind of a whole Magical Negro thing kind of going on with some of his stories. But yeah, I don't know a whole lot about this movie. I just know that there's been some controversy behind it. I'm interested in seeing what it's about. Maybe it's maybe like Cabin in the Sky, where there's this place where all these people that are part of this trope exist, and kind of see how this all works out. But yeah, I am interested in checking out the trailer. This is the trailer for the American Society of Magical Negroes. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go.
I know you can feel their discomfort, Aren. Watching you walk through a room full of white people was the most painful thing I've ever seen.
Excuse me. Sorry.
And I want to take you to a job interview. There's a recruiting class starting right now, and we got to get you in it.
Welcome to the American Society of Magical Negroes.
I don't really understand.
It's easier to say. What's the most dangerous animal on the planet?
Shark.
White people, when they feel uncomfortable. White people feeling uncomfortable precedes a lot of bad stuff for us. That's why we fight white discomfort every day. Because the happier they are, the safer we are.
The name needs a little updating, maybe like magical black people, or I guess that doesn't have the same ring.
You ready?
Oh, wow.
Your first client is a Jason Munn. His morale is far too low.
Hey.
Hey.
Darn it, I was hoping there was a station right next to him.
Oh, is this one spoken for?
No.
Yeah, it's actually fun and weirdly relaxing. It's like being a secret agent with none of the danger.
Hey, I'm Lizzie.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
She's great.
Yeah, she's cool.
You kidding? Come on, man. She's smart and funny. And...
I know what you were doing going on about her. You're trying to set us up.
No, that's not what I was doing.
You cannot have a relationship with Lizzie now. Because if you don't put Jason first, everyone's magic will fail.
I've always felt like it's my job to make white people feel comfortable, and here it literally is. But maybe it shouldn't be.
I got a great plan to ask her out, but I'm gonna need your help.
Do you think you could, like, work your magic?
Hey, is he talking about me?
Hey.
Oh my, wait, are you?
But I've traveled a long way.
Someone defied the society. Who was it?
You didn't let her go like I told you. If you interfere with her or your client, you could have your memory erased. You won't even remember she existed.
Even though we might never see each other again, I need you to know that what we had was real.
I'm curious to see how you gonna make it out of all this.
Okay, so that was the trailer for the American Society of Magical Negroes. So, the trailer started in a promising way. So, it seemed like that there's this, it's almost like Harry Potter-ish, where these people kind of exist and their job is to make white people feel comfortable, which is part of the trope. I guess that's not really... I guess I've always seen the trope of the magical Negro was more not for so much to make them feel comfortable, but just to help them out in their struggles. So I guess if I was going to explain it in a way, it would kind of be like a black version of Mary Poppins, right? So Mary Poppins shows up one day because this family's a mess. She helps them out, cleans them up, shows them the error of their ways, and then she bounces. That's kind of like the magical Negro. Except he's black, he talks in folksy, idioms, and he's willing to sacrifice himself for the white character, but his purpose is to show the error of the white character's flaws and help that white character achieve their ultimate goals within the story. That's how I've always kind of seen the trope. So I'm not sure if this is kind of going in that same direction. But it does seem that they are trying to play with the trope a little bit. So I'm kind of interested in what it's doing in that. But then it turns into this romantic comedy thing, and then, to be honest, it's kind of tame. It just turns into like if you date this person, if you find true love, then you're gonna tear everything apart, which has kind of become kind of a thing with like multiverse movies now. If you take this one action, then the multiverse is going to fall apart, or the universe is going to fall apart, or or everything like that. So on one hand, I'm interested in the film, and seeing what kind of social commentary. I talked about in the trailer for trailer reaction for American Fiction. I talked about I like to watch movies that have racial commentary, but I don't want to watch movies with racial commentary just for the sake of it. I wanted to have something to say, and the premise for this would really have something really interesting to say, especially with it being a movie trope or a media trope, and exploring that would be really, really cool. But if it just turns into like just the simple romantic comedy kind of thing, then it kind of dips. So for people that I don't know that think that this trailer is saying is going to do something, I remember when Do the Right Thing came out and people were losing their minds, thinking that cities were going to riot over this movie. I remember when Malcolm X came out, in both Spike Lee movies, people were saying, oh my God, this movie's going to cause riots and everything like that. And again, Spike Lee is the one who, I think it was that coined the term Magical Negro. So you can kind of see where, him as, a black filmmaker, especially one that people in the past saw as an angry black filmmaker, and how that trope is attached in a certain way, and people will see that trope in a negative light. But yeah, people were going up in arms over Higher Learning, the John Singleton movie. So this is just kind of something that repeats all the time. But we had Blazing Saddles. If people remember, that's a big, movie that focuses on race and is a comedy. If people don't remember, like Bustin' Loose, just the poster is Richard Pryor walking in front of the Ku Klux Klan. I think he's garbed in Klan garb. Do people forget about that? Or Porky Stew the Next Day was about getting revenge on the Ku Klux Klan. So this is people getting up in arms about movies that talk about race, or movies that people think is going to make white people look bad, or anything like that. I mean, this is a cycle. This has been going on and on and on from pretty much from the birth of cinema, and people getting into like the whole thing about representation. Once other people apart from white America gets involved in cinema and media, then these things come out, and people that are uncomfortable with these types of conversations or these type of content or these type of stories. I mean, it's always been this way, and I always feel like, you know, as long as there are people that are uncomfortable with talking about you know, race-related content and stories, I mean, the cycle's gonna always repeat, and people are always going to find something offensive about it. But to be perfectly honest with you, I'm interested in the trailer or the movie for this, but it looks pretty tame. But we'll see. It could be really good. But that is my initial feelings. Wow, that was a tangent. That was my initial feelings on the trailer for the American Society of Magical Negroes. What did you guys think? Share your thoughts. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you can get notifications as well. Thanks a lot, everyone. Take care.